All right, welcome to Austin 2.0 Smart Moves Report, our market update show. And whether you're a tech professional, an investor, or just keeping an eye on Austin real estate, this is where you're going to get the data, the trends, and what's actually happening in the market. And I'm so excited because today I'm joined by my friend and a colleague, Jenna Hensley, and she's a local Austinite, and she is a real estate expert in Austin, and she's going to bring us the numbers and the stats and some big picture insights on what this means for you. So, Jenna, let's start with the numbers, and you can introduce yourself a little bit. Let us know what's happening in Austin's real estate market right.
Yes, thank you for having me, Amber. I am first and foremost known as a born and raised native Austinite, which is quite unique in a city of transplants. We are the new San Francisco. We have Google and Tesla and all of these incredible companies like Samsung and Dell and even YouTube, TikTok, Bumble. They're all here. They're all moving from California for tax incentives and we don't have state income tax. So the downtown area is popping. We have more condominiums than I ever thought I would see, more high rises. In my childhood, it looked very, very different than it does today. So
Wow.
I'm excited to be a real estate agent in my hometown. And as far as what our market looks like, we have some statistics provided by the Austin Board of Realtors, which is going to be a median sales price of about $450,000. Austin encompasses a lot of pockets. You could really divide us into two cities, the north and the south side. And depending on which pocket you're looking at, of course, this price can change. I'm in
Mhm.
the south area, Austin, where you can find great single family, 3 bed, 2 baths, 1,500 square feet for 350,000. Or you
Wow.
can go to East Austin and that turns into 850,000 for, a newer home that's been redone. You head out to West Austin and we're talking Hollywood Hills numbers. So it really varies which area of town. It really helps to talk to somebody who has, spent some time here. I have family that lives in each area. So it's really fun for me to have also lived in the different pockets. But we have about 2,000 new listings as of last month, about 2,000 pending sales. There is about 12,000 homes, give or take a few here on what's on the market in our MLS right now. Only
Mhm.
about 650 of these homes are going under contract every week, which leaves a lot of our homes subject to price reduction. What's
Ooh,
going
okay.
on is we have a lot of new construction. Unlike other places in the US, we have a surplus of inventory. We built so many homes and we went up so high so fast in the pandemic we haven't stopped building since. And so inventory has been stacking. Average number of days a home is on the market in Austin right now is circling around 83 days. So from the time it lists to the time we find a buyer to get fair market value, if you're a seller, you're going to want to plan to be on the market for maybe 3, 4 months. So just kind of letting people know this is a buyer's market. This is an opportunity to get a good deal. That being said, it's a price war. It's a beauty contest. If there's a really cute one that hits the market
Mhm.
and it's priced right, it's still going to move quick. I've been in 3 bidding wars as of January 2025, which I haven't been
Oh,
in
wow.
bidding war in a few years. So, from my small sample size, I would say it's pretty safe to assume the market is heating up with higher interest rates. I am seeing the builders buying down the interest rate. All of my contracts
Whoa,
I've
okay.
written buy side like sellers are buying down the interest rate. I have been doing 2-1 buy downs for the last couple of years, and sellers are having to pay title policy, pay HOA transfer fees, unless they're in a multiple offer situation. Buyers really have a lot of negotiability right now. I don't have a crystal ball, but I always am the busiest in the second quarter of the year, spring, which is coming up. And today alone, I spent 3 hours on the phone, back to back calls with buyers who are relocating to the area. I have a lot of people moving for the tech industry. I sell a lot to Tesla, Google, YouTube. We have some really cool jobs here. And so, like, it's a safe job economy here. It's a great place to make your money and keep your money. And historically, over time, Austin has done nothing but continue to appreciate. My childhood home that my dad bought for $80,000, it's worth $750,000 30 years later. So again, just I've had this really unique perspective of seeing our market grow over time, and you can't beat them. Join them, get your real estate license, and now I get to be a part of the appreciation and the story that Austin has grown from a small town to a town with, you know, a very big population. And we need some more in and out highways, but our housing is awesome here. Our luxury new construction, which I'm sitting in right now, is really cool. And all of the infield development is something I am just totally here for all the way.
It sounds
What
like
else can I
there's
tell you, Amber?
well, it sounds like there's a lot of opportunities, for buyers right now, and one of my favorite things about talking to you about the Austin real estate market is, you were talking about your childhood home, you've really been there, and even though you've been in other parts of the country and lived other places at different parts in your life, you're really from Austin, and you've been in this real estate market, and you know what's going on, and it sounds like it's quite a different market from, when the tech boom first started in Austin. Even, where it was probably very, very hard to, get an offer accepted as a buyer, and now you're saying homes are sitting on the market on average for over 80 days, and it sounds like sellers and builders are willing to make a lot of, concessions for buyers, so it sounds like there's some really, really good opportunities in Austin, and it sounds like I don't know if you saw in the news, but just this week I saw another, tech company, Realtor.com is moving to Austin and creating a bunch of new jobs there. And there was also an article about how millennials are moving like crazy to to Texas in general, but Austin in particular, right now. So there's just a lot of opportunity for really, really good quality of life, like lots of jobs and a pretty affordable it sounds like it's still very affordable place to buy a house.
It definitely is. There's great opportunity right now. I mean, you'll hear realtors say this all the time, like now's the time to buy, but it really is. We have come down 18% in the last 2 years in home prices because we went up so high, so fast during the pandemic that it was pretty unstable to continue that trajectory. So I've seen home prices really come down. Anybody who bought in 21, 22, who's coming to me to sell and have me represent them as the listing agent, we're having some tough conversations because they're
Mhm.
going to potentially be selling for a loss. They have to really understand that there is a lot of new construction and a lot of inventory. So
Oh,
my
I
buyers are
lost you.
having a heyday and my sellers are struggling. But if you're reasonable and understanding of the market as a seller, like we can get the job done. It's just taking a little bit longer. So if you are relocating to Austin and you are considering pulling the trigger, I would do it now before interest rates do come back down. Because if you think you're saving like 50,000 or $75,000 on making a purchase because you're waiting for interest rates to come down, the home prices will go back up when we see that 5%, and you'll be in a multiple offer situation paying over 50 or $75,000. So if you're trying to get a good deal and you want to shop and not be rushed through the process, this is definitely the time to do it. Depending on the pocket, because there's microclimates galore. We have
Mhm.
West Austin luxury, Rollingwood Hill, Hyde Park, Clarksville, Westlake Hills. Those areas are always going to be very expensive. We're talking teardowns for $1 million. Whereas if you want to be in South Austin, where I'm at, very entry level, affordable price point. Today, I'm over in the East Downtown Austin area where you can get a great new construction home, 1,500 square feet or so, 3 bed, 2 bath, walking distance to downtown for like 850,000. So, whatever microclimate is of interest, then we can take a deep dive into where that neighborhood is at price wise and what it has to offer. Because the thing you can't change is the community, the amenities, the accessibility. Austin has done a mass exodus over time. Unfortunately, us locals have slowly been pushed out of our favorite neighborhoods due to the tax rates going up and the home prices just continuously going up. So I do a lot of native Austinites selling out, cashing out, getting top dollar, and buying new construction 30 minutes away. So it really depends what your goals are. But my favorite thing about Austin, to speak to the millennial crowd who's moving here, is it is a very young, vibrant, healthy city. We have green space woven in all over the downtown area, the Barton Creek area, Zilker Park. We've got Barton Springs. I mean, the green belt, there's so many awesome recreational spots. So if you're into fitness festivals and you want to ride your bike and you want sunshine and good weather year round, you want healthy restaurants, like the city has changed. It used to be very similar to maybe New Orleans in the Sixth Street, just bars and partying and like a lot of nightlife. And now there's just so much more paddle boarding and kickboxing and yoga and all these great studios for different Pilates and all kinds of great fitness, health forward activities. So Austin's got a very healthy edge to it. Our restaurants are winning, best restaurants in the New York Times. We have several that are up for James Beard nomination. I grew up in the background of some of these restaurants as my mom was like a produce food purveyor. So I have gotten to eat all over Austin and used to work in hospitality doing weddings and staffing. So just like the festival scene is something to be mentioned. We have South by Southwest, Austin City Limits. There's the Hot Sauce Fest and the Bat Fest and the Belgian Beer Fest. And it's like a constant festival, especially in some of the downtown, more urban neighborhoods. And that's like what's fun about living here. You're never going to be bored in Austin, Texas.
Oh, absolutely. It's a whole lot of fun. So overall, what I'm hearing, Jenna, is that the market in Austin has kind of shifted and it's stabilizing. And what that means for buyers is if you're a buyer in Austin right now, or you're looking to relocate to Austin right now, what's your move? I think your move is to jump in. And I know a lot of people are hesitating because of those mortgage rates, but like Jenna explained, when if the mortgage rates drop, we get a whole lot more buyers that tend to jump in the market, and so that can make it a lot more competitive and tricky, and that impacts prices. It impacts everything. So, if you're looking to relocate to Austin, we are here for you. This is Austin 2.0. You can reach out and we will connect you with an awesome local real estate agent like Jenna Hensley right here. We can also help you get connected with a great lender to help talk over all of your options and some of these interesting ideas that you could come up with as a buyer right now. You said you've worked with buyers who the sellers or builders have helped them buy down points on their loans, different creative things like that, to be able to get into an affordable home, even with the interest rates the way they are, because even with those rates, there's just so much opportunity for buyers. So regardless of where you guys are at with your move, with your relocation, whether you're in Austin already, either way, you always need a smart game plan. So thanks for tuning in to our market report today, our smart moves report. And with that, we will see you next month to keep you up to date with what's going on in Austin 2.0. We'll see you there.
Thanks for having me, Amber.
Bye.
Bye.